started.
Mr. Lucky. Okay, let's try knight f6. I played this Slav recently, yeah. Oh, just e3. Going for a very solid setup. Well, I can do a fianchetto against that, I think. The idea of playing... oh, he's going for a Stonewall. The Stonewall attack. I can play c4 immediately. If he takes, I can check and take it back with the queen. c5. And if he doesn't take, if he pushes on... Okay, let's take. Yeah, that's interesting. So he opened up the E file. Can develop his knight to F3 behind the pawn. There's this hole here, so maybe I should just put my D pawn up there and try and take advantage of this hole here. Get the other knight involved somehow. Or the bishop. Wonder about this move. If he takes, I'll have two pawns here and a strong outpost for the knight. I suppose that's kind of a risky way to play. Did open up my king side. But we'll see. I can get the other knight over pretty quickly to the king side. And yeah, his remaining bishop is not looking so great there. I am one step too slow to get my knight to f6 to defend that guy. That's too bad. So he's going to take. Do I want to take back with the e pawn or the d pawn or the f pawn? Probably I'll take back with the d pawn, because I want to keep the f pawn here to help control his forces here. Oh, he can't. He can take right away. If he took right away, I had the fork, so I actually do get my knight here in time to defend my knight. I just have to live with his knight. So we both have nasty knights here. Okay, so how does the play proceed from here? Maybe rook c8 and just try and advance on the queen side and see if he can do anything on the king side. He's no longer threatening this knight. I could also place my knight on g4. And then I can kick his knight with f6. But where's the knight going? Can't go here or here. Can't go there or there. He's just going to take my knight. So f6, knight takes knight, pawn takes. Huh? And I've kind of undamaged my pawns. And I can follow up if I have time with pawn to f5, holding on to that guy and defending my knight again. I'm starting to like this. Let's see, it depends. His knight could go to h4. And on h4 it would prevent me from playing pawn to f... No, I could still play pawn to f5. Do I want to? That's the next question. Yeah, I guess I do. It keeps this pawn on a dark square. I was going to say, I mean, the problem is I will have trouble ever busting up his center, because with the pawn on f6 I had ideas of playing e5 at some point, and now it's not so easy to get that in. Okay, so now let's lift the queen here. I could go for an attack here. It's kind of a bit slow. And let's see what happens. I'm thinking queen to h4, rook to f6. Okay, so he is going after that pawn. Let's defend it. Queen h4, rook f6, h6. And how does he defend his h-pawn? He moved his bishop away. He can play g3 there, kicking my queen. Knight takes, queen takes check. King goes to the corner. Lift the rook. Maybe there's a mate there. It would be a mate if I had the rook lifted already. He may be preparing to sack the exchange. So now he can't play g3 anymore, right? Pawn takes, pawn takes. Oh no, because queen's defending it now. This queen is defending on the third rank. Yeah, so where do I go? If I go to h3 here, he has knight f2 hitting my queen, and that's a tempo. Let's drop back this way. He could still play knight f2. Yeah. So let's threaten checkmate so he doesn't have time to take my knight. And actually, how is he? He's gotten himself in a mess here, right? He can't defend h2. Yeah, I don't see a defense right now. He can sack. He can sack the knight on. Yeah, knight takes g4. I take back with the pawn, and but he's just down a piece. Hard to believe that's going to be any good. And let's see, he doesn't have a light squared bishop, so I can sink a rook on h3 and bring the other rook over. Rook to h3 maybe threatens to take on g6. Knight takes. Yeah, if he just trades everything, aren't I just a piece up here? Okay, we'll see. This knight can only be taken by a rook. It's on a light square, so his bishop can never take it. He can liberate his bishop now by pushing on. Yeah, it makes sense to do that. So I'm going to take here, and then if he takes back with the rook, I'm going to just bring my rook to f8 here and oppose it. Oh, he's hitting this guy. Okay, let's think. Rook f8, rook takes pawn, rook to f2, threatening on h2. Looks pretty good as well. He brings his bishop here. I can take. Yeah, I don't think he can afford to take this pawn. Or maybe he can. We'll see. He can get a check here. I guess I'll block with the bishop if he tries to check me. Oh, he can take the knight. I totally missed that. So he's suddenly gone from worse to better. Let's see, what's the best way to take this? One, two. Yeah, he's 2 pawns up. Let's see. So I take with the rook here, and then check and
draw
check.
Offered.
I don't know if I want to draw here. Let's see. If I take the rook and he comes here with check, I come here. He can bring another rook in with check. If I take this way and check, his king can escape this way, right? Let's try something. I mean, I think I can drive his king all the way to this square, and then with this check from my bishop, win a piece back.
Check.
That's funny that I didn't see that.
Check.
Well, he's going to take. Yeah. Okay, that's the problem. If I go here, he's going to take on G4 there with check, and then win the bishop. So I can't allow that. If I go forward here. Yeah, I guess it is a draw.
Check. Check.
Yep, so that's a draw.
Draw offered. Game drawn.
Okie doke. Well, interesting game. It's too bad. I had a chance there to win that one. So anyway, I'll upload this and do a postmortem. See you guys later. Bye.